Hey, what's up, everybody? It's DJ Fanatic Beats, content contributor for LiveOffBeats.com. If you'd like to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter at DJ Fanatic or Instagram at DJ Fanatic Beats, and Fanatic is spelled Phanatic. All right, today's video, just going over some really powerful features in Omnisphere plugin that I'm sure you're gonna love. I love them. I use them very often, and not everyone knows about them because, a few know it and a few don't. It's a pretty pricey VST, but it's definitely extremely powerful, and that is the name, power synth. So basically, I'm gonna show you number one. Not old, but a producer buddy of mine never knew about this feature, and when I told him, he went crazy. But that's what attracted me to this particular plugin. I thought it was really cool feature. This power synth Omnisphere has tons, thousands of sounds, and not alone stuff that you can create inside it, different presets you can change from what they have, and also granular synthesis and all the other stuff you can do in here. It can get pretty overwhelming. It's very powerful, very creative, and the sounds are really crazy, like just very clean, very depth. There's a lot of depth. I said very depth. Very complex sounds. There's simple sound. It's just, I really like it. So anyway, let me show you a feature. This is if you have the plugin. I definitely recommend you guys using all of the plugins that come in the program first, so you can kind of familiarize yourself with your abilities before stepping out and investing in other products. Because the more you learn with what you have, the more you can progress with your music and just make it more advanced. So this is kind of like an advanced plugin. Some just use what's here, and then you can alter, you can get really in depth into the sounds. You got all these, the modulation, the oscillators, the filters, LFOs, you got envelopes, you got another layer of that, you got effects chains for built-in sounds. You got, this is the orb, I didn't mention that. But anyway, I'm not going to give you a breakdown of the plugin because there's a lot, but I just wanted to cover some really cool features in here. When I produce music or whatever, I tend to go straight to an instrument over and over. So for instance, like if I love the search area, you can just type in anything here. Let's just do strings. And you notice like all the other sound. Look at all these sounds that come up just with that string search. And that's a quick way of searching in here. You can just type in whatever that comes to mind, and it'll search the entire library. Spectrasonics makes Keyscape and some other Trillion and some other plugins, and you can actually search based on each plugin within this window. You can select all Spectrasonics or Omnisphere library or whatever. And actually, I think I had Spotlight. I think that's a EDM expansion that I got with this. But it's cool. You can type it in and then just select what you want. Let me play that for you. And definitely got the arrow, so you can just go to the next sound. I love that. That way you don't have to use a drop down. So that's a quick way of searching for anything. It'll just be random here. Heaven. See what comes up with Heaven. Got a couple things. Heaven Shores. Loads complete. Similar to strings. Cheesy Heaven. The names are hilarious. So you can actually make that almost sound like a sample. So anyway, that's a quick way of searching for anything that comes to mind. Just see what pops up. The other feature that I really like, of course, it breaks it down by category and type, bells, hybrid, bode, bass, whatever, and genre, film, funk, high energy, hip hop, old school. R&B. Actually, I rarely use these. Let's see what that sounds like. Nice. I actually like that. Um, I don't really hear it in R&B, but maybe in the background somewhere you can do something with that. But that's actually not what I was going to show you. You can search by author too. These are the designers of a lot of the sounds that come in here. Authors of those sounds. It's like King Pong. I just want to hear it right quick. Anyway, let me not get off track here. The other feature I was going to show you, which is awesome. This is the one right here. Let's just go to synth pluck. You can go to any sound. Let's go to all sounds. This is all the sounds built in. I think it's over 3,000 sounds. I don't know. I forgot. But what you can do is hit this magic button right here. I'm sure you've seen it before, like in iTunes or whatever. It's actually a shuffle button. And you hit shuffle instead of like every time you load this plugin, and you're always at the top right here of whatever would be up here. You can hit this button, and it shuffles the entire list of music. Presets. So you'll have different presets to start with every time you open this plugin if you hit that button. That is a game changer right there, because you don't want to get in the same mode of open it up and you start here, or you start whatever. I really like that feature, so you can search for different sounds. So hit that button, and that way you can kind of randomize. And what I do, actually, I challenge myself, especially when I'm doing like practice beats. I'll go through a few of the randomized sounds. I'll go through the randomized sounds and challenge myself and make a beat based on whatever that comes up. That's good like exercise for your creative mind. So I'm giving you jewels right now. The other thing I was going to show you, if you notice, you can actually sort by featured. These are featured sounds based on whatever category or all, whatever you're at. Also, you can search by ratings. Now, I'm going to show you how to rate these. Of course, with a power synth like this, you definitely want to be able to get to sounds that you like a lot. And I haven't done many ratings in here because I'm always just producing so much music, and I actually need to be on top of that more. So I highly suggest you rate your sounds, because you can always go back to that sound and put it in a different beat, and you can just do something totally different with that sound. So here's my little I only have 2 rated right now. I haven't had this plugin for that long, but you can actually rate your sounds. So I'll let you hear it. This is something that I found that was really cool, and I'm actually currently working on a beat with this one. And this sound, Existence. Just some really complex pads there. I think it's kind of cool. I'll make better chords, of course. So let me show you how to rate something. Let's get out of that and go to featured again. And we'll just randomize, shuffle, and cedar pluck piano. Let's try that. Let's not use that. Whatever. That's cool. So what you do to rate something, this window right here, you just click on the folder. This is the name of the preset, Busted Paraphonic Cello. Click on it. This is the main patch browser. The other browser was like a mini browser. So over here on your right in this little window, you notice there's the little dots. So you can rate it based on what you think of it. I think that's about a 3 maybe, because I like the analog idea of it. And when you go exit out of here, what is that? Busted paraphonic. Okay. When you go out of that and sort by ratings, it'll sort by ratings, and you have your 5, 4, 3, or whatever. And it's based by, you know, based on your star rating. And when you rate every preset. Pardon me. So let's go back to, and let me show you how to unrate something. That I wanted to make sure, because I rated something on accident and I was trying to figure it out. So I just want to show you that right quick. Let's go back to featured. Actually, no. Let's go back to ratings. What was that? Busted, paraphonic, whatever. We'll choose that again. And we go to that sound. Let's say I didn't want to rate that. I never seen anyone describe this, so this should help you for unrating it. Just click right here, like double click next to that first star, and it unrates it for you, and then it won't be in your category anymore. So cool. Now you know how to rate something. You know how to randomize, shuffle the presets, and you know how to sort based on certain things. I believe there's one more thing I was going to show you. Let's see. I showed you that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, but in that main browser, there's something else I was going to show you that you can do. Well, anyway, maybe I'll put it in another video. Those are three really powerful things you can do in this plugin. And of course, there's like a description here based on the sound that you select. It tells you what it is or whatever. Oh, okay. I just remembered the last feature. You're going to get a bonus on this video. The last feature I was going to show you that is really cool. Let's just pick this random sound called swaggering around bars. Anyway, I get carried away with music. So let's say you really like that sound and you just want to go to town with it and make something. There's a little button here called Sound Match. It basically matches the sonics, the dynamics, it's an algorithm built into the program that matches the sound based on what's selected. So when you hit that, boom. What it does, it picks similar sounds, and it's funny, it picks Swagger Wobbler next to Swaggering Around. That's funny. So basically, there's similarities in all these different sounds. So for instance, here's Swaggering Around again. And let's do wobble vowels. Let's do Oh Wow Wobbler 1. State of Confusion. As you notice, they're mostly EDM sounds, and it has that wobble effect, but they're pretty cool. And you can do that with any sound in here. So you can have a lot of fun with that, especially when you're looking, like it's very helpful when you're looking for something, or you have your favorites. Let's say we search by ratings again, and let's choose one of my favorites that I programmed in. Alright, Existence, that's one of my favorites. It's loaded. I hit Sound Match, and it can even match based on your favorites. Loaded. Cool. I'm trying to get a nice chord for you. I'm on my typing keyboard. Actually, that has a lot of pitch variation in it, so it might be hard for a chord. So you can make like a really deep euphoric type beat, like a thinking type track, or like just something real chill. But anyway, you get the idea of the different things. Again, let's just run through them right quick because I'm making this video a little too long on these steps here. What did I do? I went to, oh yeah, attributes. And this is the mini browser. Again, you can sort. You can use a search. Type in whatever you want. You can search the entire library that way. And you can search all Spectrasonics or certain libraries, Omnisphere only, or your expansions or whatever, if you install the other programs by them. You can also randomize. You can shuffle every sound. You can even shuffle category, genre, or whatever, or by author. You can shuffle any category, I believe, like bells, and then shuffle. Right click mouse to MIDI learn. So you can, oh yeah, okay, that's tight. So anyway, you can shuffle anywhere. You can shuffle all sounds in that particular type. Shuffle. It's telling me that. Maybe I selected something, I don't know. So you get the idea there. And of course you can, oops, sound match. Of course you can, again to recap, you can favorite. By doing that, you select on the folder and then you rank them here. This is the main patch browser. And of course the sound match feature I just went over right here. Sound match. So you get the idea. So hopefully those are very, hopefully, you know, that helps you navigate a few things in Omnisphere. Again, you know, don't feel overwhelmed. Just take it one day at a time, one feature at a time. And you don't even need these advanced, I call this advanced virtual instrument, because it can do a lot and it has a lot of complex sounds. So, you know, with every plugin, I always recommend you just taking one feature at a time and just learning it instead of just trying to consume all of it and getting overwhelmed, because these tools are actually made to get your creativity out. They're tools and you use them. Don't let them use you. So like there's simpler plugins out there, not that this is overly complex, but there's simpler plugins, you know, like Nexus, or what's the other simple one? I do like Expand too, and there's tons of them. Just kind of learn the key features, because little things like this can totally change your workflow and help you make beats that you never made before. So anyway, I hope you learned something. It's been DJ Fanatic Beats. Again, if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter at DJ Fanatic, or Instagram at DJ Fanatic Beats. Fanatic is PHANATIC. Appreciate the love. Again, I'm a content contributor for LiveOffBeats.com. Make great music, explore all those different sounds using the shuffle, and just, you know, push the limits on creativity and keep making great stuff, y'all. All right, peace.